Alright, the problem we're going to try is the following. This is number 7. This would be the integral of sine of x secant 8 of x dx. Now, the first thing we want to do is, if you notice, we have a sine of x and a dx. So we got to think of how we could get rid of that. And the way we want to get rid of that is we would have to have a cosine in there. So we're going to rewrite this integral as sine of x. But now is there a way to rewrite secant 8x in terms of cosine? Well, secant to the 8x, secant 8x is equal to 1 over cosine 8x. That's dx. So again, I can further write this as sine of x, kind of clean it up, cosine 8x dx. Okay, so now I'm going to make a u-substitution, and I notice that the sine x is on top. That's what I want to try to get rid of. So I'm going to say u is equal to cosine of x, and then if I take the derivative of that, that would be du is equal to negative sine x dx. And since I want sine dx, I'm going to take the negative that's in front here and move it to the other side. So it would be minus du is equal to sine of x dx. Okay, so what we want to do now is make our substitutions. And so we make our substitutions. We'll have the sine of x dx, which is minus du. So I'm going to put the minus out in front and the du back here. And then what's left over is the cosine. This cosine here, which we've made a substitution of u. So we're going to say that that's 1 over u to the 8th. Okay. And so now we're ready to integrate here. Well, first we could, I guess, rewrite this as minus the integral u to the negative 8 du, which if I now integrate by the rules of the power rule, you would add 1 and then divide by the new power, which in this case would be minus 7. So what we end up with is the two negatives here will cancel out, and I'm going to pull that 7 out in front. So this would be 1/7 u to the negative 7th plus c, which now we bring our u back in. So this will be 1/7 u, which was cosine of x, to the negative 7th plus c. And again, we can further reduce that to be 1 over 7. The cosine will come down, so cosine the 7th x plus c. And essentially that's our answer. We could convert that to secant, but I guess it's not necessary to do that. If we wanted to, I suppose we could say 1/7. This right here is secant 7x plus c. So that would be the process of u-substitution for that particular problem.